Hello children, I am your EVS teacher. I hope you are well at home. Before going to the topic, once recall our last class from tasting to digesting. So that is, in this class we learn different types of taste. Whatever we eat, we feel the taste of the food. For example, lemon, sour taste, bitter gourd, bitter taste, sweets, sweet taste. Okay, so all these tastes we can recognize with the help of teeth and tongue. Here, tongue. On the surface of the tongue, we have taste buds, that is, tiny buds present on the surface of the tongue. These are called taste buds. So, with the help of taste buds, we can recognize the taste, sweet, sour, bitter, such type of taste. Okay, children? Okay, next, teeth. We have different types of teeth: incisors, canines, molars, and premolars. So these teeth help us to chew the food well. Okay, children? So what happened? After chewing the food, it enters into our stomach. Okay. So what happened in our stomach? That is digestion. Okay, children? What happened? When we swallow the food, when we chew the food well and swallow it, it enters into our stomach. Okay, so this is our stomach. See, it is our stomach. What is this? This is our digestive system. So here, so many parts are involved in digestion. Okay, so before going to the process, what is digestion? First we learn about digestion. So what is digestion? The process by which the complex food we take changes into simple soluble form and energy is released. That means complex molecules was converted into simpler ones. So that is called digestion. So in this process it releases energy. Okay, children? Okay. So how the process occurs in our digestive system? See here, this is mouth, esophagus, next liver, stomach, small intestine, large intestine, and rectum. Okay. So these are the parts involved in our digestion. Okay. So first, when we chew the food with the help of teeth, we swallow it. Okay, children? So it passes through esophagus or food pipe or food canal. Okay. So through the esophagus, it reaches into our stomach. Okay. In stomach, small intestine, large intestine, in these parts, several changes will occur. So what kind of changes will occur in these parts? That means, see here. So here first one, mouth. So in our mouth, digestion begins. Okay, when the food mixes with saliva. Do you know saliva? It is liquid substance present in our mouth. That is called saliva. Okay, children? So digestion begins in mouth when the food mixes with the saliva. This process occurs in our mouth. Okay. So when we chew the food well, it passes through the food canal and it reaches to stomach. Okay. See here, stomach. So what happened in our stomach? In our stomach, HCl, that means hydrochloric acid. Okay. HCl present in stomach helps to digest the food. Okay. Proteins are digested here and undigested food goes into small intestine. That means with the help of hydrochloric acid, the food changes. That means complex molecules converted into simpler ones. Okay. So what happened? The undigested food, that means it goes into small intestine. Okay. Next, small intestine. So here digestion ends. Okay. So what happened the digested food? The digested food goes into the blood and undigested food to large intestine. Okay. So what happened here? So digested food goes into the blood. That means blood cells. Okay. From the blood cells it carried to our different kind of parts. That means all parts in our body. Okay. So then undigested food to large intestine. That means it moves into large intestine. Okay. What happened in large intestine? Here large intestine absorbs water and undigested food is given out as waste through rectum and an opening called anus. Okay children. So water was absorbed in large intestine and the waste material, that is fecal matter, okay, it moves through rectum and it will excrete through anus. Okay children. Next, liver. This is the largest internal organ in the body which secretes the juice that is called bile juice. Okay. So here bile juice also helps in the process called digestion. Okay. Next, gallbladder. So bile juice is stored in gallbladder and helps in digestion. Okay. Next, pancreas. It is the backside of stomach. It secretes enzymes which help in digestion. For example, proteins, proteinase, amylase, lipase, such type of enzymes were secreted by the organ pancreas. Okay. So next one, see here. So what happened here? Here doctor examines or observes the patient. So what happened here? He was given glucose, that means saline. Okay. If we didn't take food properly, what happened? Automatically we fall ill or sick. Then doctor was given a glucose, that means we call it as saline. Okay. See here, Neetu was given a glucose drip, that means saline. So what happened here? See here, Neetu was very sick. Why? Because all day she was vomiting and she also had loose motions. Okay. So that's why she fall sick. Okay. So whatever she ate, she vomited. Her father gave her sugar and salt solution. Okay. That is called oral rehydration solution or ORSL. Okay. So that is sugar and salt solution. So by evening, Neetu was feeling weak and dizzy. So dizzy means spinning around and lost balance. That is called dizzy. Okay. So when she got up to go to the doctor, she fainted. Fainted means lost conscious. Okay. So her father had to carry her to the doctor. The doctor said that Neetu should get admitted in the hospital. Okay. Neetu needs to be given a glucose drip. Why? Because she is not feeling well. That's why doctor suggested given a glucose drip. Okay. Hearing this, here Neetu got confused. Why? Because she knew that during the games period in school, her teacher gave them glucose to drink. Okay. So here, what was her confusion? That means, what was a glucose drip? She asked doctor. Here doctor replied and explained, your stomach is upset. Your body is not keeping any food and water and it was become very weak. So the glucose drip will give you some strength quickly even without eating. She explained like this. That means if we didn't take anything, even we couldn't drink water also. Okay, in such conditions, so doctor will give glucose dip, that means saline. Okay, children. Okay, see here, story. What was the story? A stomach with a window. So what happened here? Here doctor examines the patient. Okay, so this is the true story in 1822. Okay, children, that means 198 years back. Here this is about a soldier called Martin. Okay, who was he? He was Martin. He was a soldier. Okay, so he is 18 years old and he was very healthy. Okay, but unfortunately he was shot. Okay, that means he got seriously hurt. At that time they called a doctor, that is Dr. Beaumont, to treat him. Okay, children. Okay, Dr. Beaumont cleaned the wound and put the dressing. Okay, and stitched the wound. Okay, after 1.5 years, so the doctor found the Martin's wound had healed, but except one thing. So what was it? He found that he had a big hole in his stomach. Okay, children, what happened here? He had a big hole in his stomach. Okay, the hole was covered with a loose flap of skin. That means it likes a washer in a football. Okay, this loose flap-like structure covered the hole. Okay, children. Okay, so here he pressed the skin and you could peep into Martin's stomach. Not only that, the doctor could also take out food from the stomach by putting a tube in the hole. Okay, here Dr. Beaumont conducted so many experiments on his stomach. Okay, what kind of experiments he did? At that time, scientists did not know how food was digested. How does the liquid that is present in our stomach? What kind of liquid? Our stomach secretes HCl, that means hydrochloric acid. Okay, so all these kind of secretions digest the food. In that time, no one didn't know the process of digestion. Okay, after doing so many experiments by Dr. Beaumont, they get conclusion. That means how he did the experiments? By giving different kind of food items to Martin, and he observed the process of digestion, and he get some secretions and keep it in a glass, and he recorded those two records, that means Martin and the secretions in the glass. Okay, Beaumont tried this experiment with different food items. He gave Martin the same food at the same time and then compared how long it took for food to be digested in the glass and in Martin's stomach. Okay, so by doing these experiments, he gave a conclusion. What kind of conclusion he gave? That means he did an experiment using different food items. Okay, children. Okay. So Beaumont did many experiments and found that means the food digests faster in the stomach than the outside. Okay, why? Because here stomach secretes different kind of juices, HCl, bile, proteins. Okay, all these items help to digest the food material. So that's why the food digested very fast in our stomach when compared to outside food. Okay, children. And also it has acidic nature. Okay, do you know acidity? Yes, so many members will say I am suffering with the gastric problem or acidity. So why? Because we couldn't take food properly. That means here in our stomach HCl was secreted. That means it has acidic nature. That's why we have such type of problems. Okay, here Dr. Beeman gave such kind of conclusions. They did such type of experiments in Martin's stomach hole. Okay, that means a stomach with a window. Okay, children. So next, good food and good health. So what happened here? What we have to observe here? See here, two children. One is Rashmi. She has 5 years old, and Kailash. He has 7 years old. Okay, here Dr. Aparna has two patients, Rashmi and Kailash. See here Dr. Aparna talked to them to find out more about them. That means their food habits. What kind of food they take. Okay, see here Rashmi. How many years she has? 5 years old. She looks about 3 years old. She has very thin arms and legs and a pot belly. She often falls sick. That means what happened? How many years? She has 5 years. But she looks 3 years old. Okay. And her legs and arms very thin. Okay. And she appears a pot-like belly. Okay. That means swollen stomach. Okay. And also she often falls sick. Unfortunately or often, every time she fall sick. That means illness, fever, tiredness, such type of problems. She always feel tired and cannot go to school regularly. She does not have strength even to play. That means she couldn't pay any interest to play. Okay. So these are the problems. Okay. Why? Because she couldn't take proper food. Okay. So that is the reason. So what kind of food she took? That means she is lucky if she can get a little rice or one roti to eat in the whole day. Okay, what kind of food she take? That means little rice, too little, and only one roti per a day. So that means she couldn't take proper diet. That means proper food. Okay, that's why she appears like this. How she is? See, her arms very thin and belly looks like a pot. Okay, and next one about Kailash. How many years? 7 years. Okay, he looks older than his age. His body is fat and flabby. Okay, so flabby means lacking strength. Flabby means lacking strength, vitality, or he couldn't pay interest. Okay, he has pain in his legs. He is not very active. He goes to school by bus and spends many hours watching TV. That means he didn't go anywhere. Just he sitting watching TV. He is not pay any interest to play the games. Okay, children. So this is his problem. Okay. See his food. What kind of food? He does not like to eat home cooked food like dal rice, vegetables, roti. Such kind of food items he did not like to eat. Always he would like to eat only things he finds tasty or chips, burgers, pizzas, soft drinks from the market. Okay, children, chocolates. That means all kind of food items from outside. Okay, that's why he appears like this. How he is? He is Kailash. Okay, children. Okay. Next. So with by these two conclusions, that means Rashmi and Kailash. Okay. Dr. Aparna said the only treatment is to take proper diet. Okay. So that is proper diet means what? So that is balanced diet. Balanced diet means A balanced diet includes all the basic requirements of nutrients, including carbohydrates, vitamins, proteins, fats, fibers, minerals, and water. Okay, these are called nutrients. Okay, so when we take all these nutrients in a proper manner, okay, not only one item, all kind of nutrients when we take, that is called balanced diet. Okay, a healthy diet provides the essential nutrients for survival, growth, and for our body organs to function accurately. That means it functions properly. Okay, so if you want to play, or if you want to read, if you want to do something, we need energy. How can we get energy? By taking proper diet. That means all the nutrients present in our diet, then only we get proper energy, then only we do all the activities. Not only activities, our body organs also functions properly. Okay, that's why doctor suggests take proper diet. Okay children, see here, so all the nutrients, that means carbohydrates, fats, vitamins, minerals, proteins, water, roughage means fibers. Okay, so where we get these nutrients? That means carbohydrates. See here, sources, function. Okay, sources means where we get. So carbohydrates are present in rice, potato, wheat, sugar. Okay, so by taking these food items, these nutrients, it provides us energy. Okay, next fats. So these foods are called energy giving foods. So fats occurs in butter, ghee, milk, and cheese. Okay, so these fats function, it gives more energy compared to carbohydrates. Okay children, and next one, protective food. That means vitamins and minerals are called protective food. So where we get? So we get vitamins and minerals in fruits and vegetables. So it required for normal growth and development. Okay, next, body building food. So those are proteins, milk, eggs, meat, fish, soya beans, all kind of pulses, that means legumes. Okay, so groundnut, next chana, all these items. Okay, we get proteins. It helps us in building and repair of body. Repair means what? Means if we get any wound or injury, so it was repaired by body building food, that is proteins. That's why it is known as, it helps us to repair our body. Okay, next, water. So water we get fruits, vegetables, juices, such type of food items. Helps in digestion. If we take proper water, it helps to move the food from mouth to esophagus, stomach, small intestine, and large intestine. Okay, it helps to move the food material in our internal parts. Okay, then the digestion occurs properly. Okay, next one, fibers. Those are called roughages also. Okay, green leafy vegetables, cucumber, drumsticks, next pineapple. So all these food items have fibers. It helps to get rid of undigested food. That means to easily eliminate the waste material in our stomach. So what happened if the undigested food material stay in our stomach? Means then automatically we get infections. That means stomach ache, stomach pain, such type of problems will occur. Okay, so if we take proper roughages, then it helps to get rid of undigested food. Okay, okay children, so take healthy food and stay safe. Thank you.